Hello. Good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at B.laster. And as you know, it's Sunday. So what does that mean? Mickey. Just kidding. Today is Sunday. You know what that means. We're going to make a trash journal. All right. Anyway, well, that was a flashback. That's how old I am. All right. And if you guys sang along with me, you're that old too. Anywho, yeah, it's Sunday. So I'm going to start my trash journal. I got to what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did do some stuff. Actually, I still haven't filled the bin. I have been writing that on here for a few weeks now. I don't know why it's taking me so long. I guess because it's all that the other cactus that I cut down on the other side, and still got to get soil to do that. Yeah, I did that. Okay. And I just want to get some better gloves because I keep getting all those things stuck in my finger, and it's just driving me crazy. It drives me crazy because they're so tiny. I think that's why I haven't done it. But it's already growing new little cactus petals on it, so I need to do something over there. And that one I don't mind if it grows a little bit because we do eat them. I just don't want it to get too tall. Oh, here's my journal card for last week from Seek, Gather, Create. If you haven't seen this video yet, it was posted Thursday. Did I post it Thursday, guys? Thursday or yeah, I think I posted it around Thursday or Friday, somewhere around there. So go take a look. It's a pretty quick video, a process video. So yeah, I really like this one. This time I'm happy with it. So, but yeah, that's my journal card for last week. Okay, so now we are in this week. This was last week. Center page. Okay, still have not found any cantaloupe colored items. I did find this over here. I'll show you guys. I was looking for images for the Seek, Gather, Create. I did come across this. Okay, is this cantaloupe color? I can't tell. I'm so now I'm like everything is a blur, like peach, cantaloupe, orange. Because it's all kind of in the same family. I know cantaloupe is a little bit of orange with a little bit of pink, but this does look like cantaloupe to me. But this is all I found, and then I lied. I have some other little tinier stuff. What I do with that in the center, I have no idea. But then, sorry, let me drink a little bit of my coffee here. See if that helps. No, it didn't help. Okay. But yeah, but I just have like these little things with the little background. And this one happened to have a raccoon on. I didn't even know I had this one. Like I would have already used this up by now. So he might. I think that's cantaloupe. And then these are from a German brochure about Germany. And they kind of have, I don't know, they kind of have like the little bit of a cantaloupe color in there too. So but that's all I have. But how all this would work together, I have no idea. I mean, it doesn't have to work together. I'm just supposed to find stuff with cantaloupe color. But and this, I was thinking I could, if I used this one, I could like cut the windows out and have this shine through windows. Maybe cut the roof off and not have this be part of the roof. But I don't know. This is very big. But that's all I have so far, you guys. And in the wild, as I go to work and I'm out and about, I don't see anything cantaloupe color. What about you guys? Have you tried? That's a hard color. Thanks, Kristen, for the challenge. All right, but anyway, so ideally something cantaloupe-ish should be here. I haven't found it yet. So brings us to this one, and this is week 3 of August. Okay, so this is the page I'll be working on. And did I fill out yes, I did fill out. And look at it, it's kind of different, right, than usual. Usually I just have bikes like this. But on Monday, as I was coming home, I got a flat tire. But right when I was about almost home, so it was good. I made it home okay. And then Tuesday we did have a doctor's appointment, but I was still going to ride my bike either way because this appointment was after work. So I had planned on riding my bike, but I didn't. So because I had a flat tire, I did fix my flat tire on Tuesday evening, but I didn't drive my bike because I thought because when I fixed it so fast, I forgot to check the inside of the tire to make sure nothing was in there that was going to poke it. You know what I mean? That was going to poke my new inner tube. So I just blew it up, and then I said, well, I'll just wait. And so far it's good. It hasn't gotten flat yet, but I need to drive it. I need to ride the bike and see. So I ordered more inner tubes and a couple more. So I'm gonna have one at home, and I'm gonna take one to work with me tomorrow when I ride my bike. So in case I get a flat, I can put the new inner tube in at work if I need to, which means I need to get an air pump. And so I think I'm going to order a hand one, but there's a Target in our mall, so I could probably just go down to Target too and see if they have one. But anyway, and then I was off on Thursday. It's my extra day off. So, and then of course I shopped on Friday, got some lunch stuff for work, and I was off yesterday. So yeah, interesting week. Yeah, another flat tire. I'm just not having any luck with tires this year. Okay, so back to my trash. These are Rubbermaid little containers that I got because they're like little belly bands. I got them because I was going to make protein pancakes for hubby, and our flour had those little bugs in it, right? So I have a glass container with the lid, but it's old. It's like probably from the 70s, and I'm sure that lid is not airtight. It doesn't have any kind of rubber seal or nothing. It just kind of has, and the screw is only like one screw. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't have a whole bunch of. You don't have to screw it on forever. You just one screw and it's off. But yeah, it had those little weevils. Is that what you call them? Those little bugs in there, the real tiny little tiny ones. So I threw that out, and then I had some Bob's Red Mill, Bob's Red Mill flour, wheat flour, still in the package. I hadn't even opened it yet, and I opened that, and that also had the little bugs in there. So I don't know. So I had got attacked by little bugs. Excuse me, unbeknownst to me, but those have been sitting there for a while because I haven't baked and we haven't used flour. You know what I mean, like for for frying or anything in a long, long time. So those both have been sitting for a while. And then, so I had to throw everything out. So I just threw everything out. I'm about to throw out my sugar and everything because I'm like, no, I'm not taking any chances. But so I went, got another flour at the store. And then I read that you put it in the freezer, like if you come back from the store, put it in the freezer for like 5 days to kill any eggs or anything that's in it. That's what I mean, I don't know how that works because to me, you're just freezing them and then they're going to come to life once they thaw out, is my theory. But it says to put it in the freezer for about 5 days and then put it in an airtight container. So I bought new airtight containers. So I'm only going to use one for the flour. I haven't looked at my sugar yet, but I'm pretty sure my sugar is okay. But still, I just got the two because it was two a pair. So I haven't used them yet. I'll put the flour in there today. But yeah, long story on that trash. Okay. And then I finally got it, you guys. I finally got that pillow for my neck. So I got this, and I've been using it for a few days because I just got it, and it does relax me. I do fall asleep while I'm doing it, right? But then I'm doing it when I go to bed anyway. I have it next to the bed, and then I just but see, I don't know if my head goes that far back on mine. My neck, oh, she has a long neck though. Anyway, but I just do it the regular way. I just let it run, do its course, and it does seem to massage my neck. At the end of the day, I still have neck pain. So is it working? I don't know. It is helping me relax at nighttime though and fall asleep a little bit nicer. Of course, and then I wake up and put it away and get my regular pillow. And I've also been drinking that tea. Remember the skullcap tea? Ugh, boy, that's got a bitter taste to it. So the first time I made it, I'm making it like an iced tea. No ice. I just make it and put it in the refrigerator and have it cold. And the first time I tasted it, I didn't add anything to it except for the agave sugar, just a little bit of that. I don't put a lot in there. And I was like, I don't know if I could get through this because it's very bitter. But then I know that bitter stuff is, and this is Chinese skullcap. And we've had bitter melon. I don't know if you've heard of that, but bitter melon is good for you also. I don't know if it's just bitter things are just good for you. I'm not sure, but so I just kept that in mind. So okay, well it's bitter, but it's good for you. You know what I mean? Good for inflammation and all that kind of stuff. So what I did was I took half a lemon, and because I have a lemon tree, might as well use them. and I squeezed half a lemon into my little. I made like a small, supposed to be 32-ounce jar, bell jars, but it's ball jars. I always say ball jars, but it's actually like 28 or something like that. One of those, I just squeezed half a lemon and then now I can drink it. So now that's better. So if you ever are interested in it, and it does, I drink just one glass a day towards the evening, not real late, but like with dinner, and it does relax me, and it does feel like the pain is not as heavy or hard. Like it's still there, but it's not as bad. I don't know if that's a mind thing or if it's the tea is really relaxing, because it is supposed to relax you too. But it also says don't drink it every day for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So I don't drink it every day, and I plan on, like, I'll drink it this week. I made another jar, and I'll drink it this week coming up, and then I'll stop for a week or so, and then I'll do it again. So everything in moderation. You don't want to overdo anything, even if it's good for you. You know what I mean? All right. So then I got another one of these for hubby, but this is a different one. This one is less sodium, and it has a little bit more of other vitamins and stuff in it. So I got that. This is just from work. I found it back in the trash room. I think it's just for one of the displays or whatever, but I just took it because it's been sitting back there collecting dust. So I was like, well, it's got a lot of neat colors. Whether I use it or not this today, I don't know. And then we tried another. This is just a sticker I stuck on here. Another restaurant nearby. I picked up food for us. I picked up lunch on Thursday, and this is a Indian Mexican fusion or something like the Indian Mexico fusion or something. It's pretty good. Prices are reasonable. Service was good. I mean, it's family owned, I'm sure. Or I went in and it was just the one guy there. I'm just going to call him Apu. I don't know his name. And he helped me, and he's very nice, very friendly. Explained the food because I told him, oh, it's my first time here. So he explained everything, and very nice guy. So, and hubby liked it. So we'll probably go back to that. We'll probably do that again. And then I got Happy Mail from Sweden. All right. And in the Happy Mail, thank you, Anna. And Anna is one of the Scrappy Eights, and I will put her Instagram link in the description in case you want to check her out. She's more into nature and photography, so she does all that kind of. And her job right now, currently, she is working at the archives of her town, which is very interesting because she comes across a lot of interesting things in her job, like ephemera and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. Old maps and things like that, old books. And then I'm sure there's the boring aspect that we all have at our jobs where she has to file stuff and put things away and find things and, go through all those rows and rows and rows of files. But anywho, Anna was so nice to send me some Happy Mail. And it was some snacks. I have 2 bags of other snacks, some dates, different like flavored dates over on our snack bar over there. And those are good also. We just haven't finished them yet. But hubby managed to finish this bag of cheese crunchers all by himself. I guess it was good, Anna, because he completed this in. We just got it. I think, was it Friday? I can't remember, but yeah. And then it was amazing because I was cleaning this. Okay, so I opened it up, cleaned it out, and when I cleaned out because these are Cheetos, right? They're kind of like Cheetos. When I wiped everything down, this is the color that came off. Can you guys see it? Even that's it. This little bit right here, the whole bag. Now imagine cleaning out a Cheetos, American Cheetos bag. What do you think this would look like? Kind of like our fingers, right? At the end of if you eat Cheetos, you all know your fingers are all orange. I mean, you have to go to the sink and wash them. You can't just wipe them on your clothes. I mean, you could, but then you're kind of messy, But yeah, interesting, right? Kind of tells you what, because I know in other countries, a lot of the stuff that we put in our food here, and I'm not preaching by all means, because I love Cheetos as much as anybody else, but as much stuff that we put in our food that is banned in other countries, the coloring, that kind of stuff, some of the ingredients. Yeah, so it's really interesting. And I haven't looked at the ingredients on here because it's not in, it's Swedish. But looking at the amount of ingredients, I can tell you it's not a lot. So I'll have to see. But anyways, thank you, Anna. And let me she sent me some stuff also to use for Coconut's journal, which you guys, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your help. I really, really, really do appreciate your help. Let me, because she sent me some trash too, like little trash items, nothing ginormous. I think the snacks were the biggest thing that she was trying to get to hubby, which I thought, how thoughtful of her to think of him also. But yeah, but like just bag stuff. Like, look at this. This is, I like this. This could be in my gardening journal. Actually, let me put that aside. It just dawned on me right now looking at it. But look at this bag. Isn't that cool? Yeah. So that's gonna go. Which I found my gardening journal. I think I told you guys, right, that I lost it for a while, and now I found it in somewhere where I would have never thought I put it. So this is like this is a card. This is like a card she sent me. It was a happy belated birthday, but she took this picture and turned it into a card. Isn't that neat? I mean, I'm sure she got it made, but isn't that nice? So that's very special. So actually, this is going to go in my journal today. And then there's like stickers. Look at this. It's a die cut. It's a little raccoon and a little rat. And although rats, like I speak of them often because they bug the hell out of me, which I don't think it's a rat eating my tomatoes. I think it's a larger animal. And because I don't see any rat poop, along the back in the day when Hansi was around and the dog food was out and all that, and we had rats, I saw rat poop a lot along the outside of the patio, like on the little cement thing that lines the patio, like a little walkway that they have. And I don't see any. I haven't come across any rat poop, so I don't think it's a rat. I think it's either a skunk, a possum, or a raccoon because I have seen that on my Ring camera. But yeah, but isn't that neat? I'm going to use that today. I'm going to try to use it before I post this video so I can show you guys what the die cut looks like. But yeah, and then cool envelope too. And these stickers are like hippie stickers. I should use the envelope in here too. Possible. Okay, I'll keep that out. But she sent me stuff. Again, I'm not going to go through everything. I'll just show you guys. But look at this. Okay, yeah. Now that I think about it, this has to stay out too. This is a coffee bag, I'm sure, right? Oh, tea, Earl Grey. Okay, so tea. But look at that, isn't that cute? That is so cute. Wait, can I open it? Oh, here it is. There's the opening. Yeah, isn't that neat? Okay, so I'm gonna keep that, and I'm gonna put it over here in my trash bin because I might use that next month in my trash journal. But again, she just sent like pink stuff. This is kind of cool, pink and black, because that goes good together. That's for coconut, and some envelopes that I can use, which I'm going to be honest, Anna, I already used one for seeds. I bought, we went to the farmer's market last Sunday, hubby and I. It's just right down the street, but we drove because it's too far for him to walk. And they had watermelon. We were looking for watermelons with seeds. Okay, you can't find those in the stores. And they had yellow ones and orange watermelons, and they were good. So, and they had seeds in them. So we got a couple of those, and now we're saving the seeds as we eat them. Oh, this is like got like not holiday, but holiday stuff in there. So this will go in Coconut's journal. Where's the one? Oh, this one. This one has beads that say coconut, and also my name I think is on there in there too, because I thought I saw BREN, so I'm pretty sure there's a D in there. I'm not sure. DA, yeah, and then COCO, coconut, And then look at that little orange button for me and a pink one for coconut. And then this little chain has a palm tree on it, which she said would make a good like dangle. And I thought that's perfect for coconut because my granddaughter has tattoos. Like she has a sleeve and it's got palm trees. It's got a beach scene, palm trees. I think a shark or something on there. You know what I mean? Doggy. Look at that. All kinds of neat stuff. Papers, fabric. And then just like even like just bags from there, which I like this. And I'll probably use this in Coconut's journal, even though I like it. But I just like that it's from another country. So this could be a page right there. But yes, so thank you, Anna. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that sent me something so far. Love you guys. All right. Because your help, you really don't realize how much you're helping me because I have got nothing for that girl's journal. Okay, I lied. I do have some stuff because my friend Twee, I think I told you about her. Wow, this is just all talk so far. She had given me her, what do you call it? The die cut thingy. She had given me one of those because I never was into die cuts and a lot of dies. Is that what these are called? Let's call these dies because I don't know what they're called. All right, so a lot of dies and the die cut machine. Because she used to actually work for Sizzix or something, right? She used to work for them out here, but then I think they closed down or something, or everyone stopped working. I don't know what happened, but yeah. So she's married now. She doesn't really do crafts as much as she used to. She still makes things, but not as much as she used to. She is very creative and makes all like big flowers, three-dimensional flowers out of paper, for parties. She designs those leis for graduations, that kind of thing. So she still does all that. Let me keep this out because I'm going to use that today probably. Oh, not this, but I want to try that before the video is over. I am going to the flea market, so I'm thinking I might just make the page because I'm talking so much today. It's already almost 30 minutes, you guys, and I haven't even done anything. I haven't even mapped out what I was going to do. All right, so this is my page is going to be here, and I know I love this image, and I know I didn't want to cover it up, and I didn't on that one. But I may cover it up here because I have so much stuff. And look, I gave her an ice cream, you guys. Remember, I told you guys last week I forgot to give her an ice cream. And look, I put it in her hand. Honestly, I didn't realize that was her hand. I mean, it looked like a banana peel. But then after I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's her hand. So then I put, and see, you can even see it in between those two fingers. Oop, sorry. That's the details, you guys. Pay attention to the details. All right. So, journal card is going to be Seek, Gather, Create, which we'll see what the prompts are today. This I'm going to keep whole. This I might actually, because I was able to get the sticker off of the lid, I might just use the sticker and put this in our drawer that we have with menus. And I know you can look it up on your phone, but hubby is old school. And if someone has a paper menu, we're going to get the paper menu so he can look at it. And he's already looked at it. So, but I'm going to keep it. So I'll just put that over to the side too. All right, so I just need to use the sticker. So decoration, maybe use, maybe not. This could be a cool pocket. It's quite tall. I do like, or I can just cut out the fruits and use those. We'll see. This, kind of boring, but whatever. This could be a belly band, obviously. This could also, oh, you know what? This could be my planner because it's tall. So I have plenty of places to put Sunday through Saturday. So I might just use one part of it. And so I don't need two. So let's put one over here. I might use that later in life. Oh, you know what? I'll put it in my trash bin behind me because why not? And you guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Remember I was going to do like a collage on canvas with all my trash at the end of the year. I'm not sure if I'm still going to do that. I kind of forgot about it and I haven't really been planning it. And the end of the year is going to be here in no time. Okay, so this is definitely going to be some sort of decoration. I think I'm going to make this the pocket because it's this material. So then I just have to tape around the edges. I do want to keep all of this. And I kind of want to keep this because it's a different language also. So this will probably be the pocket. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just put it in the background and put something over it, but I don't want to cover that up either. Maybe I'll do like a corner tuck. Have that on the page. And then do a corner tuck here that I can just tuck stuff in. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'm going to do this most likely because I'm already at the 30-minute mark. I'm most likely going to do this off camera. I still got to get ready for the flea market since I'm going today. And then I'll just come back and share the page with you guys. But you guys know the routine, what we usually do. This one I probably won't use because I already have a lot of stuff. So I'll save that for another day in case I need it, maybe on another day. This is going to be my planner. Let's take that apart and take a look at. See, this is perfect for writing Sunday through Saturday and making a to-do list. I'll probably use this bottom half here. And that's boring down there. I could even, you know what? I could even keep it as a, I'll cut that. I could even keep it as a flip and still use part of this and just flip it in case I need more. So it's just, I think I'll just cut here and use these two pieces. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do it now so you can see. So I'm just going to cut here. I'll just cut around there. And today I'm taking the flour out of my freezer and putting it in here. And I had to measure. I had to get, because they have all kinds of tall ones and everything, but I didn't want anything too tall because the shelf that I store it on, it's only got like maybe 8.5 inches from the top. Oops, sorry, from the top of the shelf to the shelf. Like this is the shelf, and this is the top of the shelf. So I had to find something that could fit a bag of flour, but also be squat. So that's why I chose these. And they're Rubbermaid, and even when I opened them after it came in, you could hear the air. You know what I mean? Like, so it's very airtight. So hopefully that keeps those darn little weevils out of there. Check your flour, you guys, before you eat it, just in case. All right, so that's what I'm going to do, guys. All right, so hold tight, and I'll be back probably after the flea market, the page done, and then we'll go over everything then. And hopefully, if I find something at the flea market, I'll be able to share it with you. Oh, I forgot. When we went to the farmer's market, look what I found. Isn't that cool? Found that in the parking lot, and I was excited right when I got out of the car. I was like, oh, look at this. Huge little rusty paper clip. All right, maybe I'll put that in there. Okay. Anyway, I'll be back. Hold tight. All right, you guys, I managed to finish it before I've gone to the flea market, so I haven't left yet. But let me go over the page, and I might I did record myself, so it might be included into this video. I'm not sure yet at this time. But what I did was I took the Cheetos and I made it into the pocket. Now this is very, I mean, as you saw, it rips very easily. So I think I might need to probably reinforce it on the front side too, maybe just with some clear tape. I'll do that just so it doesn't rip. But that's going to be my pocket on this side. I added the pillow image here. I didn't need that whole card. And then this will hold my planner and my card from Anna comfortably. I'm not going to put the journal card on this side because that just would be too much. I'm assuming my journal card is going to roughly be the same size as this. And I was going to put a pocket here, but then I didn't, I gave her an ice cream and I didn't want to cover her up. Then I thought about making a tuck with these, but I cut it too soon and it just wasn't enough to create a tuck. So instead, I remembered I have my rusty paper clip, so I'm going to use that to hold the journal card. So I reinforced the edge of this page because this is very, this music paper that was underneath, this one is very brittle right here. So as you see, it's already ripping. If I didn't reinforce it with this and I kept clipping my journal card on there, it would probably eventually rip. So that's why I put these two, the fruit here. Because now it's really sturdy, and then the clip can go on there. So the journal card will just be clipped onto that, either from the top, maybe the corner like this. I could put it like that too, either way. And then I just stuck that on as decoration. And I believe that's it. I did not use the envelope, so this will go over here for future use possibly. And I think that's it. I did everything. Cool. So now I just need to do, if I have time right now, I'm going to do a die cut and see if I can show you guys that at the end of this video also. And then I also need to put the prompts for Seek, Gather, Create for this week. So that'll go here. And then that will be for my journal card going into the week. And that will hopefully have a video if I'm happy with it. You know how I roll. All right. So with that being said, I won't say goodbye yet. I'm going to see if I can do this real quick before my friend shows up. Hold on. How cute is that? And I just did it on a light one because I figured I did it on this, but I should have had this in the front. But look, even the silhouette is cute. And the thing about this is his arms, let me find something dark that I could put it up against. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, all right, so he's going to go on my page now. Him and the rat. I think rats will be one of my little favorite animals too, even though they drive me crazy. But they're just trying to survive like the rest of us. I think they need to go on the fruit, right? I don't know. I might have to, I'm going to outline them in marker or something, just and do his eyes maybe. I don't want to ruin him though. Maybe I'll just dot his eyes. That is so cute. I don't know. I'll glue them in there somewhere. I'll do that when I get back from the flea market. But that's it, guys. That is it. You know what? I think I'll end the video here. If I do find anything at the flea market, I'll share it next week. But yeah, I think this is long enough already. And maybe my journal card for this week coming up will ask for a raccoon or a rat. All right. I'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks for joining me today. Love you guys as always. Tschüss.